Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punk Rock Review. Crap. That's right, a bunch of crap. Anyhow, moving straight into it today. Today we're going to be, talking about something that's been very, very controversial over the last bit. Very, marred in controversy and such, if you will. We, of course, are going to be talking about The Last of Us 2, kind of our thoughts and a challenge that we will present to Naughty Dog. So, Last of Us 2. Man, a lot of, divisive stuff has been said about this one, man, that's, just recently come out and, made its way onto the market and such and, finally become available for consumers to kind of, purchase and go through. And, enjoy or not enjoy, depending on how that goes. But, of course, now that the game's out after having had a kind of rough go before release with all the spoilers and such that were kind of leaked and everything like that and people chatting about it, this, that, the other, really comes down to the the leaks itself definitely stopped people from jumping on board with this game. And you know how we know that? Because we are actually one of those people. We have been Naughty Dog fans for years and years and years. I'm talking about old school Naughty Dog days when they used to give you stickers with your purchases of their products and such. You know how long it's been since we got a sticker from any Naughty Dog product? It's been a while. I think it was like one of the older Uncharted's or something. We don't know. We don't do research. And our memory ain't so good. That's why it just ain't so good. So we're not going to go and look for any old ass stickers or anything like that. But we do know we used to get them. The company has definitely gone different ways with the removal of some folks that used to be kind of up spearheading the top ends of the company and such. There was that one gal, man, her name's probably not Amy Henning, but it might be, but we don't do research, that's your job. You're gonna do it anyway. There's some gal, you man, used to run the show, and like under her and with her on the team, like stuff was good. It was really, really good. And then reasons she ain't there. Now the company is just kind of, missing some stuff here and there. So, Last of Us 2 comes out, and man, leaks and everything aside, because of those leaks, and because what was kind of known, the direction the company was going with soliciting outside help from, folks like Anita Sarkeesian or anything like that, whom, we don't know, could be a great person. We don't know her, we don't follow her, we don't read any of her articles, or anything like that. But we do know her name because she seems to have a voice in the industry that for some reason covers far greater distances than other folks that are in the industry that have millions and millions of fans. Weird. Anyhow, so Last of Us 2, man, the leaks came out and definitely turned off a lot of, people to the purchase. And how we know that, like we said, we're one of those people. So, because of, kind of how things went down and such, it was hard for us because we never, ever wanted a second Last of Us. Ever. Even before it was talked of being on the horizon as a possibility or that Naughty Dog was going to work on it or anything like that. We never wanted a second Last of Us. We still don't want a second Last of Us. We didn't ask for a second Last of Us. And, regardless of how big of other fans were, we're fans of the first Last of Us, man. We played the shit out of that game. We reacquired it on, on the PS4, man, when that shit, had dropped, and we played it some more. Last of Us is such a great cinematic storytelling masterpiece, man, that it should have been left alone. It's almost like Naughty Dog was wanting to, kind of build upon stuff or somehow, twist it around and, make stuff work in, some way, shape, or form. But, inevitably, just like most people know, regardless of gameplay, regardless of visual stunningness and everything like that, we know Naughty Dog knocks that out of the park. So we're not talking about graphics, We're not talking about, the gameplay. We're not talking about, the music or the visuals or the animations or anything aside from the story, which is what made The Last of Us so great, was the story, man. I have never, ever played a game that, had drawn me at the time, into its story as much as this game had done. The original PS3 version and such way back in the day. Man, Naughty Dog tried to build on it, and instead of doing, I think the only way we would have been okay with The Last of Us remake is if you either A, just set it in the universe and totally new characters and whatever, which it seems like you were trying to do with that Abby character anyway. Man, you should have just left Joel and Ellie and everyone out of the whole second sequel and gone ahead and just set it in the universe, man. That was your best bet to try and, kind of continue that. You should have continued by telling a new story instead of, in essence, just jacking up one that was so masterfully crafted, and put together that, just it can't be competed with. And so what you've done is now you've tainted, the thoughts that people have had of games like this. Regardless of how good or bad the new one is, man, this one will not stand on its own anymore. You can't think of The Last of Us without now thinking, oh, well, there's The Last of Us 2, the first game's whatever. It's like Gears of War 1. No one talks about Gears of War 1. I like the game just fine. It was fun when we played it, but, it ain't the newest Gears. The minute that you kind of move the story around and bounce around, it just gets different. So, long-winded, huh? Anyhow, our challenge for Naughty Dog. All right, Naughty Dog, because of the leaks and because of what we know about the game, we did not purchase it. We were very, very, very likely to have purchased it until we were just like, nah, F it, man. We ain't going to do it. So we didn't purchase it. So, Naughty Dog, your challenge is you send us a free copy of The Last of Us 2. We will play it, and then we will give a review on it. And our review will settle all of the problems your company's had with people on the fence, one way or another. So, whether they like it or they hate it. So, send us our free shit. We'll play it, and then we'll go from there. Sound like a deal? Well, free shit works for us. So, Naughty Dog, also, go ahead and send us the PS4 Pro, Last of Us 2 bundle, special edition console, and that 2 terabyte hard drive, and a bunch of other free stuff. And we'll tell everyone how great your game is. We'll play it and give it a fair chance of, telling people how great it is, because we know it's remarkable. Come on, Naughty Dog, you might want to bite this bone, because we will give you ones of views when our mom watches this. You're welcome. Anyhow, Naughty Dog, Last of Us 2 challenge for Naughty Dog. The challenge is give us all our free shit, Naughty Dog, and we'll for real do a review. Last of Us Part 2, man, our thoughts on it are, we're on the fence. Like, we might play it one day. Like, we're not opposed to playing it as soon as Naughty Dog sends us our free shit, obviously. But no, we're not opposed to getting it, but ain't gonna jump on it full price, man. Ain't gonna jump on it half price. Like, it's gonna be a clearance bargain bin before we get it if Naughty Dog don't send us some shit. So, Naughty Dog, man, get a good old-fashioned DA, because I didn't ask for a sequel. I know a lot of other people didn't ask for a sequel, so why are we staring down the, chamber of the sequel that's on the market, causing all this mired controversy around your brand and your image and everything moving forward? But it is what it is. Anyhow, give us money. Have a good one. You probably didn't. We'll catch you next time. Probably won't. Oh yeah, Naughty Dog, send us our shit.